What's up, everyone? This is Silver Slayer, and welcome to your daily silver stacking video. Thank you for tuning in and doing your part for silver. My part's making the videos, your part's watching the videos, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. I can make as many videos as I want, but if no one's watching them, they're just deep in the abyss of YouTube nothingness. So I really do appreciate when you like the videos, and liking and commenting is the best way to help. You definitely want to subscribe because I post daily videos as well. We also have the Silver Stacking Podcast, the first podcast ever for silver stackers. We post every Friday a new podcast. We've posted 3, plus we post throughout the week segments if you weren't able to watch the full thing. It's just really cool because me and my co-host, we come from 2 different backgrounds, specialties. So seeing us conversate over some of the same topics, just getting these different angles, it's really cool. I know you're going to like it. Plus, the first 1,000 subs on that podcast are entered in a silver giveaway. I'm doing a silver giveaway next weekend as well, since we hit 500 likes on one of the videos. So lots of silver given away to lots of different people, and may the luckiest stacker win. Now, this video is going to be good. This article, and actually there's 2 articles that are talking about silver demand. Silver demand this year is through the roof. US Mint sold 5 million Eagles in the first month. Royal Mint and Perth Mint also talked about record highs. People are interested in silver more than ever, which is interesting. You would think, last year or the year before. Last year, obviously, Wall Street silver, but this is interesting to see that amount of silver being bought. I wouldn't think 5 million, right? Remember, the US Mint usually mints around 13, 14 million per year, and we've already almost, cut that in half in the first month alone. So the outlook for silver demand in 2022 is exceptionally promising, with a global demand tipped to soar at 8%, with a record of 1.11 billion ounces. That's a lot, right? And this is from the reporter from the Silver Institute, and then this is the actual article. And I brought this article in because I want to hear their input on this article. So it'll be kind of cool. We'll be able to go over this article and then hear what these guys thought of the article. Now, I do want to go over their thought first, and then I will break down my thought on the article afterwards. So let's jump into this. Please also make sure you like the video. Everyone, like right now if you're a true silver stacker. Like the video right now. Support the silver stacking community. It can't hurt to like the video, right? So the increase will be driven by record silver industrial fabrication. Obviously, the industrial sector, where gold has no value, right? My name is Silver Slayer for a reason. So the fabrication, which is forecasted to improve by 5% as the metal's use expands in both traditional and critical green technologies. And it improved by 5% this year, but imagine in like 5-10 years what that percent will be, but also how much less silver we'll have by then. We're talking about some good numbers, ladies and gentlemen. So even with ongoing efforts to reduce silver loadings, or the Institute forecasts to record photovoltaic installations, which is PV cells, which require silver, in solar panels, will lift silver demand in this segment to an all-time high in 2022. So that's PV cells alone, solar panels. The Green New Deal is global, but then we also have electric vehicles. Every car company by the year 2030 is going to be trying to go electric. That's heavily going to be requiring silver. Plus, we have 5G towers. Silver is going to be needed to such an extreme level, and the Silver Institute, which is the holy grail of information, just proved that. I mean, it's set in stone. Numbers don't lie. So the outlook for silver demand in automotive 5G related applications also remains robust, notwithstanding the prolonged worldwide chip shortage, right? There's silver lithium ion batteries. It's used in so much, even the medical world. There's colloidal silver used in medical wall paint, dental alloys. It's used for everything. And remember, that's just the industrial use. We also saw that, actually I can pull up the article right here. This is Metals Daily. This is where I get all of my articles. In the last 2 days, February 10th to February 11th, all these articles are written in a 2-day period. And I go through every single one and I pick the best articles. That's why you got to be subscribed. And that's also why you got to like the videos. I put so much time and effort in these videos for you guys. I really do hope you enjoy them, and liking them just to, it really would help, because I do put a lot of time, especially recording 2-3 videos a day. So I want to show you this though. Where is it at? This is huge, by the way. Let me just find it. It's somewhere in here. I think it was down. Hold on. Here it is. Yep, I knew it. I knew it was down there, that section. So look at this. The Royal Mint reports gold and silver surged from international investors in the fourth quarter 2021. Investors. So not only is the industrial sector for 5G, solar panels, cars, also people like you and I, investors. Everyone wants a slice of the silver pie, but there's not enough of it. I mean, that's crazy. It's not just all this stuff, it's also investors. So, physical silver investment demand, consisting of coins, bars, projected to jump 13%, achieving a 7-year high. Silver use in jewelry and silverware is also expected to strengthen in 2022 by 11% and 21%, respectively. Meanwhile, after shifting to a market deficit in 2021 for the first time in 6 years, silver market is expected to record a supply shortfall of 20 million ounces. So the supply is falling, but the demand is skyrocketing. Low supply, high demand shoots the price up. Right? So the Silver Institute, however, notes that the projected deficit is relatively modest in absolute terms. The total global silver supply is projected to rise by 7% to 1.092 billion ounces in 2022. The main contributor is silver mine production, which is forecast to grow 7% to a 6-year high. That's what I've been talking about. I feel like especially this year, the silver shortage becomes more apparent and more in the spotlight. We're going to see more refining, right? Silver recycling, like the Royal Mint this year announced they're going to start scrapping silver out of cell phones and laptops to try to recover it, because I feel like we're starting to realize, hey, we need silver. It's the most critical thing in the world, literally making the world go round. Without these solar panels and electric vehicles, the Earth's going to burn, right? Global warming, climate change. I mean, that's real. Well, some people think. And if we don't have enough silver to make the solar panels and electric vehicles, 1 + 1 = 2. Silver is literally the most important thing on the world for the world to stay alive. But it's only $24. The increase in silver recycling should be more modest in 2022, advancing like 3%. See, I feel like in the next couple of years, it's going to be a lot higher than 3%. So let's look at this. They are forecasting the 2022 average silver price to be $24.80, which is 1% below the average price of 2021. And early 2022 has seen gross domestic product growth downgraded for several major economies, along with rising financial market volatility. This points to an increasing risk that the speed of the U.S. interest rate hiking cycle could turn out to be slower than current market expectations have allowed. As a result, silver price should initially benefit from fresh investor interest in precious metals. Silver high beta should also see it outperform gold. And that's with the gold to silver ratio projected to retreat below 70 by year's end. And if it does, that's going to be beautiful. I just actually made a video talking about why you should invest into silver and not gold. The gold to silver ratio is a great tool to use to see which one's better. The higher it goes means gold's outperforming silver, and vice versa, silver outperforming gold when it goes lower. Right now it's 81 or something like that, 81-1. Now, if it goes down below 70, that means silver is going to be dramatically outperforming gold, which it has been. We saw it as high as 125-1 in March 2020. And so over the last 2 years, silver's been exponentially outperforming gold. Silver is a much better investment than gold as well, which if you watch that video, you'll know why. So, we saw that was the article that's basing it off this. This is the holy grail of information. Every time the Silver Institute announces anything, that's where all these articles get the numbers from, right? Silver Institute is the holy grail. They're the top of the top. So every time they post something, I always make sure to cover it and really break down, because those numbers are the numbers, right? And it's really important. So, uh, this looks like hold up. So it's basically the same stuff. This is a really important part, though. Large projects coming online, and also their forecast was really interesting. They said $24.80. But I do remember actually in 2020, their forecast, Bank of America, they were predicting like $40+ silver, and I think that was just from when this situation happened. It would have made sense for silver to explode, but it actually did the opposite. And I think that was just from so much speculation. Just like right now, if you had a blindfold on, not literally, but let's say you were from like 20 years ago and you told someone in the year 2020 there's going to be a global situation and blah, blah, blah. What do you think the silver price is going to be? You would say, $100+. But it should be realistically, but we're not living in realistic times, right? There's a lot of stuff that's affecting it behind the scenes, like price manipulation, right? Spoofing, price rigging. So it is interesting to see someone who does kind of pull out on the more bullish side. Like, I remember I was very shocked when Bank of America said $50 to $100 silver. But I do think that's showing that we do, or at least they do, think that silver will break apart from the dollar index or stock market volatility, or even gold. I do feel like that day and age is coming, and I think it's going to be directly from the silver shortage, scarcity, because where silver benefits with the Green New Deal and all that, gold doesn't. Gold is mainly used for investment purposes, not industrial. So yeah, I mean, this is basically the same thing, a little bit different. The industrial offtake for silver, which accounted for more than half of the total demand, was set to offset the record high. Then they're going to the recovering global economy is expected to mitigate near-term tailwinds from the supply chain, from bottlenecks and issues. Then there's the worldwide chip shortage, which been stemming the rollout of electric vehicles, was expected to ease gradually throughout this year. So then we should see a rise in silver demand for these and other electrical and electronic applications. So India was actually tipped to lead a 21% rise in silverware. So, we're seeing a lot happening, and it's all pointing towards higher silver prices. And they even said right here, critical green technologies. This stuff is critical. We're talking about, like I said, the world's health, how long the world survives. So yeah, I mean, that's it right now. I also posted 2 videos actually earlier today. You want to go check out both of them. The first one is talking about gold, or why silver not gold. The second one was talking about if silver is about to rise or crash, which is extremely important. And then we have this one. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Do your part as the silver stacker. I did my part. Do your part. Like the video, comment, subscribe. It all is really important. Also, go check out the Silver Stacking Podcast. This is Silver Slayer. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.